Happy Sunday, November 15th, 16th. I don't even know what the date is. November 17th. Way to go, Joyce. I've lost time in these last few weeks. Anyway, I am in my dressing room at the Teatro in Madrid. An amazing, amazing, amazing city. If you've never visited and if you ever have the chance, don't miss it. I love it here. We're going live in about 45 minutes. And so, of course, I'm not ready yet, but I always get excited when I know this is going out into the world. And so I just wanted to introduce a little bit about what's happening. But this time I'm going to totally steal somebody else's music. I remember in like 2004 or 5, I was doing my first Elisabetta and Maria Stuarda. And I would sit in my dressing room and I would look at Maria's music and I was like, oh, she's got great music. So I do that with this score as well. And if ever I decide to take up tenor repertoire, I want to sing this aria. And here's why I want to share it with you. It comes very early on in the show. It's Handel, so it's a little bit of a long evening, but it's worth it. And this production will hold the attention and the music is so beautiful. I get 5 arias, and don't ask me to choose because each one is more amazing than the other. But before I even sing anything, the tenor Septimius has an aria, and it's called Descend, Kind Pity, Heavenly Guest. Anyway, Septimius is one of the Romans, but he's more of a philosopher. He's not really good like the Christians or bad like the Romans. He's sort of in the middle. He's a voice of reason. He's doing his job, but he has a comprehension about people. And the text is like, Ed Lyon is our tenor, and he sings this so beautifully. And every time backstage, I'm listening, and it's just like, I don't know if you believe in manifesting or prayer or good thoughts or whatever, but this is one of those things that just seems to stream from someplace bigger than the human world. And it says, descend, kind pity, heavenly guest, like the guest from heaven, descend and fill each human breast with sympathizing woe. And he repeats that over and over, almost like a mantra. And the B section is that liberty and peace of mind may sweetly harmonize mankind and bless the world below. So here's the thing. This sentiment has needed to be articulated throughout the centuries. Somebody saying, can we just get a moment of grace and understanding? Somebody who can sympathize with my sorrow, with my difficulty, with my trouble. Can we just have a moment of that for relief? And what's amazing, Handel. What's amazing is he's, of course, always writing a descending line. Again, Ed Lyon sings this beautifully. Michael Spire sang it on our recording just unbelievably well. But, countertenors take the mezzo music, so I'm going to take some tenor music. And the descending line goes, descend, kind pity, every guest, descend and fill each human breast, descend and fill each human breast. Now listen, so he's done all the descending, and now on the word woe, he's going to slow it down and make this very extended, heartbreaking line. With sympathizing woe, with sympathizing woe. It's almost like he's calling, angels from heaven. Descend, kind pity, heavenly guest. Descend, kind pity, heavenly guest. And now here comes the plea. And amazing war. It's one of the most beautiful pieces I've ever heard. It's one of many in this. And what you'll see if you're tuning into this production is a dichotomy. It's a very violent production. It's full of the desire for revenge. The words are very elevated, very spiritual. Irene in particular, Theodora, they're channeling this connection to something bigger, and yet the action is so of this world. It's so of our headlines today. And I think this might be one of our challenges at this moment in time, is how we hold that tether to our better selves, how we tether to something that aspires to a place of love, to a place of sympathy, to a place of empathy, to taking care of each other, giving that person there what we know we will want in our moment of difficulty. And this was written 300 years ago, more or less. And I find comfort knowing that they find the perfect music and the perfect text to amplify what I happen to be feeling right now. And clearly it's not the first time that this sentiment has been needed. We all need to hear this. Yeah. And not only I guess first we have to hear it, but then we have to really work to nurture it constantly in us so we don't become apathetic or hopeless, And my God, Handel got it. Handel knew it. The story of Theodora aspires to that. Love, 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 love is at the message and the basis of this. So what you will see is showing us how difficult it is to hold on to that moment.